Hello, hello, hello. It's Queen Jamila. Hello, Aquariuses. Time to do your August psychic love reading. This is going to be for the couples and the singles. Hey, quit bumping up against the bed, baby. This is going to be for the couples and the singles. Thank you, sweetie. Welcome to the channel. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. If you need a private reading, the link to my website is below. And make sure that if you're watching live that you hit the thumbs up button on your way in. Okay, I'm gonna give everybody a couple of minutes to get in here, or like 30 seconds. Okay, evidently I can't do that. Here I go. Guys, hey, I'm back. So I'm going to be using Witch's Tarot. We're going to start with the couples. Let's just get started. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, ascended masters for the Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Where are you seeing Aquarius's relationship, or where are you seeing things at the moment with Aquarius's lover? Okay. So let's see what's going on here. The first card that I get, oh my goodness, Aquarius, not the Four of Cups. I know how you feel though. When you do for a man or a woman and they just don't appreciate you, they're not at a place in their life where they're able to appreciate you. Okay. And then comes up the Queen of Pentacles and then the Three of Cups. So there seems to be a lot of different energies that seem to be playing out at the moment. There's happiness and there's sadness. I feel like a lot of you Aquariuses have invested a lot of your time and your energy and maybe even your money in this person. But this is what Spirit is telling me right now. I feel like this person that you're dealing with is what she's telling me is that this person, the reason why they don't appreciate you is because they really don't appreciate themselves and they don't really appreciate money. They haven't exactly tapped in to their north. They haven't really found themselves yet. So, and I feel strongly that this person sort of, whoever you're with, or it could be you, Aquarius, okay? But whoever this person that you're with, they're kind of like one of those people that just, they're sort of disconnected emotionally, okay? They're either a water or an earth sign from what I can see right now. Make sure that you guys hit that thumbs up, okay, on your way in. I'd appreciate it. Let's talk about what's going on now, though. Okay. Let's talk about what's going on now, Aquarius, because I know that you guys are in a funk. Hey, Teresa. You guys are not feeling appreciated. You know, even though it's almost like the person is giving you mixed signals. Okay. But being valued and appreciated is so important in a relationship. But like I said, this person that you're dealing with, it doesn't matter if they're air, water, earth, or fire. They just are not in a place where they can even appreciate themselves. So you have to not take those things personally and don't take them to heart, which it is really difficult when you're dealing with a love relationship. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Thank you. Yeah, that's pretty difficult. When somebody doesn't see the gem that they have in their life, when they don't see the diamond that they have in their life, when they put petty stuff that's not even important in front of you. And then what I will tell you is that Three of Cups does give it hope, because I feel like your spirit guides are saying, lift that person up, be uplifting to that person. You know, try not to be so hard on them, because they suffering, they going through something, they depressed. They not telling you that they depressed though. And especially if you're a woman and you're dealing with a depressed man, Aquarius, and they not over their childhood or their mama and you know that kind of stuff. Yeah. So it leads them to an emotional destitute place at times. Okay. And I really felt like you guys needed this reading. Now, let me get into August for you guys to see what's going to be going on in August. Okay. Spirit guides, what do you see for the Aquarius love relationships in August? Yeah, it sucks. You know, you can't really force somebody to do everything that you want them to do. You can't really do that. You can't necessarily force them. I mean, you know, you can pray for them. Because I feel like pray for them or pray for yourself. But let's see what we got coming up in August. August for the Aquarius love relationships. I've been working with Hecate, or is it Hecate? I've been working with her. She's been phenomenal in my life. Okay. So y'all may have to, this Three of Cups reminds me of her because she's the queen of women and the queen of witches. All righty. Well, let's see. And what's after that? Okay. All right. Well, I feel like this, Aquarius, you can either take it or leave it. It's up to you. You can tell that it's going to take some time for this situation to work itself out. You got the Fool card, the Temperance card, the Devil card, or the shadow side in this deck. You got the Ten of Pentacles. So either you or that person is dealing with a generational hex. I know that that doesn't make sense. Then I can also tell that you're dealing with somebody that may have problems with alcohol. Okay. Now, see, some people can drink alcohol and they'll just be fine, but there's other people that can drink alcohol and a totally different person can come out. Okay. What I can tell is that this person that you're dealing with, Aquarius, is very codependent on either family or either negativity or negative energy. Okay, which is probably not a place that you're going to be in, because the Fool card comes up, which represents renewal and new beginnings and fresh starts. Okay, but then you got Temperance. So you can see the opportunity for that to come about. And then you got Temperance after the Fool. You got the Devil, the Ten of Coins or Ten of Pentacles in this deck. And then you got the Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Judgment card or the Karma card. And then this Queen of Wands and the Death card came up shortly after that. And then the Page of Pentacles. Okay. This is a story to tell. Okay, well, I can see a third party that seems to have some kind of involvement. It's not a love third party. It has something to do with work, something to do with money, Something to do with whatever this person does for a living. Okay. I got 10, 11 people in here. I should have way more thumbs up. I'm going to give y'all a couple of minutes to work that out for yourselves. I appreciate the love. I'm doing free readings, so I appreciate the love back. Thank you. Let's talk about it. Okay. The Hanged Man is representing that this person is still kind of stuck at the crossroads. What I can tell is that this person needs to grow the F up. They need to grow up. That's what that Three of Wands is about. We can see the problem, but the underlying reason is that this person needs to grow up. They have obsessions. It could be you that I'm talking about too, Aquarius, okay? They have obsessions. Maybe they have some sort of addiction. Definitely alcohol addiction is what stands out to me with that Temperance card. Or it could be drugs, or it could be porn, it could be internet hoes. And you like, wait a minute, I got everything you need right here. Why you keep looking at these other hoes online? They ain't even nowhere near you. What's going on with that? Why you keep doing that, babe? What's like, and see what I feel like what spirit is telling me is for y'all to maybe possibly say, you know what, it's over. Let that person miss you. What's up, Des Lonek? How you doing? I wasn't expecting for you to be here. Hello. Okay, thank you. All right, so let me are you an Aquarius, Des Lunik? I am curious about that. If you're an Aquarius, okay? Or if you're dealing with an Aquarius, because this could be, if you're a cross watcher, I could be exactly talking about an Aquarius that you're dealing with. Okay, so you're a Sagittarius, you're just kind of cross watching, or you just here for it. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so I'm back. I'm back on camera, y'all. Let me take these glasses off, though. Y'all know I read better without my glasses on. I can see like that. My third eye is increased with my glasses off, even though it's fuzzy because I'm farsighted, whatever it is where you can't see things from far away. Okay, that's what I am. All right. All right. So this person is gonna have to grow up. Okay, and let's do some clarifiers on some of these cards so that we're not rushing through the thing. Spirits, give me some clarity on this devil card. Shh. Oh, and see, I told y'all. What I tell y'all, they got problems with their mama. And you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. When it comes to spirituality, there are people that can stay wrapped up in their mama or their daddy for a lifetime. Sometimes, if you don't know nothing about spirituality and spiritual work, that person does seem to have some kind of generational hex on them, because the Ten of Wands did come up along with the after the Death card, the Page of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So I can really tell a lot of you Aquariuses are either your lover saying, in August, saying, I can't deal with this. You tripping. Let's go ahead and part ways or something. Let's take a break or something. Okay. Now they are going to contact you after that. They are going to be in contact with you because they're going to realize how ridiculous they're being. I do see this coming up sometime in August, them doing that for some of you, because these are general readings. For some of you, it may take a little while longer. Okay, but this Ten of Wands does come up. So this person, their mama is the devil in their life. Their mama done did something to mess them up. And if you know what, a lot of people, if your mama don't love you, you have problems with love. A lot of people do. A lot of people don't have that issue. Like for me, I felt for years that my mother didn't love me, and it doesn't stop me from loving somebody else. But there's a lot of people that have that problem to where even if they mama don't love them, they don't even love themselves. It's hard to love yourself when your mama don't love you. Everybody can't do that. So you got to give this person patience and understanding as indicated by the temperance. Now they going to get it together. They are. They going to get it together. But I feel like this judgment card is where in August you just say, you know what? And, maybe you're going to tell them in a diplomatic way, or maybe you're going to tell them in a very, very stern way because Queen of Wands comes up and she got fired. She just going to be like, she'll tear somebody up with her tongue. She will, because, that's one of the gifts of the fire sign people is, they'll cut you down with their tongue and let you know, look, I don't like this. Or maybe just tell them in a very stern way. Because y'all know when you're dealing with somebody that got issues with their mama, it's almost like you got to become their second mama or something. And say, hey, look, you're going to lose me. That's what I can see a lot of y'all saying. That's why that death card come up. We either gonna work through this. Now, some of y'all are probably going to go ahead and take the plunge, and maybe there's going to be some sort of ritual that's done. I always look at things from a witchy standpoint. Those of you that do that, you may be able to bring about some change a little bit later, especially if that person has acknowledged what the problem is. And, but this Page of Pentacles comes up, meaning that once you deliver this news to them and say, hey, look, this ain't working, it's going to take them at least a few days up to a couple of weeks to see this, unless you're somebody that's knowledgeable in spiritual work and you know how to do that work on them. Because there's a lot of women out there that be like, I'm about to do some work on you because, I just don't appreciate this. Because when you look at it, it's not really their fault. When you look at it, they're not doing this on purpose. They can't control themselves because it's been embedded in the mind. That's why King of Swords comes up, especially if you're dealing with an air sign. Okay. Especially if you're dealing with a Gemini or an earth sign. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the problem with them is that they're so weak-minded. One minute they one place and the next minute they can be all over the place. I mean, you still love them, but and see the experiences that they had growing up with their mama. See, there's a reason why that Empress card is in the reverse position, because that ain't no good mother in the reverse position. That's not good. Okay. Especially if the mother is not feeding the child the correct information, even into adulthood. They got to get that energy from their mama sometime. And if a person is not equipped to deal with that, or because I'd say that this probably affects up to 60% of the population. Okay, about 10 to 20% of those men watch their mama get beat up growing up. So if they not physically laying their hands on you, they're going to beat you up in other ways because their mama went through that. Okay. Now, this Ten of Wands does represent where even when they do come back, you still got that issue right there. And that is what creates the struggle in the relationship, to where you feel like you constantly working towards something. And I'm going to tell you something. Stop being angry about it. I don't really see a lot of you as being angry about it, but more so being aloof to it. And just saying, I've got plans with my life and the things that I want to do. And if you're not going to be there for it, then because and so I think that if a person's mother was not good to them, I think that for the most part, people can start to use that as an excuse or a crutch. See, that's what that Temperance card is. See, this is that person's excuse. They don't really see that life is just passing them by. They don't see it. I'm going to tell y'all something. There's a lot of people that don't have that ability of foresight. People think everybody just got foresight and vision, and they don't. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Flip the camera real quick. because I got to relax and get into this, okay? Because this is I knew you guys' reading was going to be very, very complicated. If you're dealing with an earth sign person, which is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, they are holding on for dear life to the things that inspired them that may have been negative. I feel as though this person that you're dealing with, in particular, if they're earth, they are very codependent on this negative energy to push them. They have not yet figured out how to manifest things with positive energy. So that's another problem if you're dealing with an earth sign people have a desire to punish you for things that you have not done. So it's your fault. We don't know why that is. All signs have a tendency to do that you could be involved with, and you could end up getting punished for something that somebody else did. And you be wondering, well, what did I do? What did I do wrong? Oh, it's your fault. No, when you think about it, it's your mama's fault. Because your mama the one that put you in that situation. I didn't know you to put you in that situation. I had no idea who you were. I just met you 10 years ago or 20 years ago. You were 20 years old when I met you. What you talking about? So the damage was already done to this person. It was already done to him. And see, Aquarius is, you guys have a very healing nature to where you're willing to go through things because, you're able to balance things out and you're able to heal people. And so that's why you attracted this broken person to you in the first place. Okay. And you love them. So I'm not going to talk about them because I can tell you love them. Okay. When they with you, they make you happy. But, then and so that's what's causing that emptiness. You know what I'm saying? Spirits, give me some clarity on this Empress reverse. I want to see what's going on with this person's parent. Oh, Lord, the strength card. So this person is still under their mama's thumb. They still under her thumb. She still got control over them. She ain't even got to talk to them. See, sometimes your mama can still have control over you, even though you ain't talk to them, even though you think you're not tripping off of it. But then it's like, okay, you got to understand, if you are cross-watching the Aquariuses, you got to learn that you got to appreciate life beyond that. Okay, you do. And you got to appreciate your life. Let's clarify this Hanged Man card. Spirits, give me some clarity on the Hanged Man. Also, they're being puppeteered. So some of y'all need to do that spell, get that spell done I was telling y'all about to disable those puppets and puppets that folks got. Whether or not it's a physical puppet or puppet, or if it's a mental puppet or puppet. This person is under mind control. I ain't even have to throw the cards for that. Watch, I'm going to get the mind control card on this one. Watch. Clarify this Hanged Man. I'm going to fall out. You see that? And it's a bad mind control because y'all got the 9 of, Lord have mercy. Yeah, that's bad because not only is their mind not in the right place, but it's also very negative. I can see some cruelty possibly in their childhood. But then the 10 of Cups comes up. I feel like this month it is going to be good and bad, and I feel like things are going to work themselves out because Spirit wanted me to throw that 10 of Cups. I feel like there, because that 9 of Swords, that says to me a puppet too. I don't know why it does. This is where something negative is having an effect over that person's mindset and they all messed up over it and stuff. And going over here to your outcome card, like I said, you got the Judgment or the Karma card. You got the Queen of Wands. So this is where whichever lover is going to go And maybe you don't even have to say it. Maybe your actions are going to do it. Like that person's going to, come home and then you just going to be sitting there and they're going to be like, you want to have sex or something? You're going to be like, no, I ain't in the mood for it. And if, they may or may not ask you why. And you can volunteer that information if you want. The death card comes up, which represents either endings or change. Maybe this person is going to say, hey, I can't change. I can't change it right now. Some people can't change themselves. And then so I do see a scenario where a lot of you Aquarius is going to say, well, you know what? I got to let this go. I can't deal with you. So that's why a lot of people think Aquariuses are bad people because, they'll cut you off. Aquariuses will cut you off at the head. They will cut you off. Now, like I said, I do feel as though after you make that break or that disconnect from that person, because, when you connected with somebody, you connected with all of their energies and spirits and thoughts, and it's just not a good place. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you straight up, whoever this person is that you're dealing with, they really not ready for love. They really not. But like I said, they are going to contact you, okay, after that, and for you to work things out. The problem and the issue will still exist, but at least they are going to, at least they're going to contact you, okay? We're going to do a final advice card for the Aquarius lovers, and then we'll move on to the singles. Final advice, okay. Okay, so the High Priestess comes up. So this person is gonna need an exorcism, y'all. I be telling y'all, that's why I read from the standpoint that I read from. This person gonna need an exorcism is what the High Priestess is telling you. Okay, they're gonna need a lot. They are. And then also High Priestess is saying, even though it may hurt really bad because it just hurts like shit, they are going to contact you. They're going to be in contact with you. Okay. And they are going to do some growing up. Three of Pentacles was next. Okay. But you just got to be on point with that and just don't accept anything. But you don't have to do it in a negative way necessarily, because I feel like that person has already been mentally tortured enough. Okay. Let's move on to the singles. If you guys don't mind giving me a little bit of a break or an intermission, I'd appreciate it while I do some clearing and stuff. Let me see my chat real quick. Can you do Sagittarius? I already did Sagittarius. I did them yesterday. I did Virgo. I did Virgo a couple of days ago. You just got to find it in my videos, and it ain't too far down either, because I've mixed in some other videos in there. I've already done those for August. I'm almost done with this. I just got to get Pisces done. But, I do feel as though the High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles does say that there's going to be a breakthrough for the couples, just to let you know. Yeah, I think I did Sagittarius yesterday. Smoke of air and fire of earth, cleanse and bless this home and earth. Drive away all harm and fear, and only good may enter here. And if spirits threaten us in this place, fight fire by fire, water by water, banish their souls into nothingness and remove their powers until the last trace. Let these evil beings flee through time and through space. Yeah, whenever that devil card comes up, boy, that brings up a lot of negativity, let me tell you. Okay, let's go to the singles. Spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels for the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus single Aquariuses. Where are they at currently in their love life? Okay, and this has to do with self-love if you're single. Self-love. Okay, a card fell out, a couple of, some of the same ones, the Three of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. So the single ones, y'all should at current be feeling very inspired, very creative. I feel like your sacral chakra is in a good place and you're in very good spirits if you're single. One more card, Spirits. I want to throw 3 cards. Okay, and see the Page of Pentacles. So a lot of you have upgraded or, you know, you've mastered yourself in some kind of way. What are you seeing as far as love coming up for the Aquariuses in August of 2019? Any new lovers? What are the energies? What are the emotions? Now, I'm not going to say that I don't feel like some of you Aquariuses might go through some. Oh, yeah. Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands, 8 of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Fool card, the Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. So I do see a fire sign that seems to be coming in. And then I can also see an earth or an air sign trying to come back. Okay. Now, this 8 of Swords really, really concerns me. What it says to me is that there's some sort of bad perception of self, or it's where you need to free your mind. And I feel like you're going through that. That's why the 8 is there in the first place. And that's why the Ace of Swords is directly underneath it. So there is going to be a breakthrough. The Ace of Cups comes up and the Knight of Wands. So there is a new lover coming in as the Knight. Very passionate, very romantic, very sexual. Okay. And so this is right here. Now, you guys are locked in somewhere. You stuck on somebody too that you need to cut the cord with. Because I don't feel like that person is going to be right. And I feel like I can see a lot of y'all letting this earth sign person come back in. And if they ain't going to do nothing but bring a bunch of crap into your life. That's why the 5 of Wands showed up. Now, if you do let them back in, it tells me that you are still struggling with conflict within yourself. And the conflict is how you feel about yourself. The conflict is you're within your solar plexus to where you don't really know your worth. Because if you go back to this person, you a fool. You can't trust this person. This person talking about you behind your back and all of that. And then this air sign person is too. They just very childish. And like I said, this could be somebody that you may feel within your heart that you want to go back to, but they got some work to do on themselves. Clarify 5 of Wands. Ooh. Clarify 5 of Wands. 6 of Wands comes up. So I do feel that there is going to be some difficulty, but I feel like the 6 of Wands represents where you're dealing with it all. Okay. Feel like the 6 of Wands also represents reconciliation, change and growth. Okay. Yeah, please. Thank you. Clarify this Knight of Wands. So I do see a new lover coming in, Aquarius. The 7 of Wands comes up, meaning that it won't be able to go anywhere until you're able to work through this stuff. Okay, but I do see a new beginning with this person coming up. If it's not in August, it will be within a month. Because you got to work through some issues for the month of August. The 6 of Wands also tells me that this person is definitely going to, I can sense that fire sign person really pursuing you and being interested. This King of Pentacles, let me clarify this King of Pentacles. Spirits, give me some clear. Hey, quit jumping on the bed, baby. Clarify this King of Pentacles. Sorry, guys, I got a kid over here. Okay. So Spirit is saying you got past that person. Leave them alone. They just looking for a challenge. They ain't really looking for love. They looking for a challenge. I don't really trust them. Okay. Could be different for different people, but I just feel like that 9 of Wands, What final advice you want to give to the Aquarius is on this King of Pentacles? King of Wands comes up. I'd say let it go. Yeah. Eight of Cups was right after the King of Pentacles. Walk away from that person. Cut the cord with that person, whoever that is. Spirits, give me some clarity on the page. And unless you want to just be unhappy, or if you feel like you can handle the situation and turn it around to something positive, then do it. Page of Swords, if it's an air sign person, you may be able to happily get back with this person because this person is working on themselves. So some of you guys will be able to bring something out of that. There's a warning card though. The Chariot. They need to be ready to go. Like, because previously you left them because they wasn't ready. And so I say if they ready to go, like I'm talking about, they got their money ready, they got their plan, you know, they done took you and, you know, showed you the keys to the new car and the new house. Okay. Final advice for the single Aquariuses. Okay. So the Hanged Man comes up. Stop allowing others to puppeteer you. Okay. You got something that's controlling you that you don't have to. And then also it represents, the Hanged Man represents a crossroads. And literally, you need to make it happen. You need to move forward. Ain't nobody rushing you or whatever. But if you're single, I feel like you've been single for probably 2 to 3 years or more. Okay, don't sit around wasting too much time. What's the next card? Yep, you sitting around. I swear to y'all, these cards are crazy accurate. You sitting around waiting around for something that's probably not going to come, or you're not necessarily putting the right work into it. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. I'm glad I'm on point for you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure if you're watching through the playback, you hit that thumbs up. And if you guys need to reach me, the link to my website is below. I do offer spiritual work for people as well as private readings. Okay. All right. I'll see y'all later. Have a happy night. Love and light.